Hey, this is Lady, and today I'm here with my January 2018 TBR. 2018 is a little over a week away, okay? Monday is Christmas, and the Monday after that will take us into 2018. The other day, I shared with you all my blackout shelves. I came up with 3 shelves of books that I own that I will be reading next year during blackout. I went to those shelves today and chose 4 books to start the year off with. 3 of these 4 books have been on my shelf for a long time, but various things have happened that have caused me to want to push them up on my TBR. So let's get into it. Let's start with the book that's been on my shelf the longest, and that is A Mama's Girl by Veronica Chambers. When and where I purchased this book, I have no idea, but the synopsis in this book sounds so good. It says, Veronica Chambers grew up in Brooklyn in the 1970s, a girl who mastered the whirling helixes of double Dutch jump rope with the same ease and finesse she brought to her schoolwork, her often troubled family life, and the demands of being overachieving and underprivileged. Until I was 10, she writes, 3 things were true. We always had a car, we always had a backyard, and we lived with my father. Hard times set in when Veronica's father quit his job to become a full-time nightclub performer and soon after quit the family too. If you don't know, Veronica Chambers co-wrote Poetic Justice with John Singleton. She has also been an editor of the New York Times magazine, and she has been a contributor to Essence magazine, 17 magazine, and various other magazines. So I can't wait to get to this one. Next book, Connie Briscoe's A Long Way From Home. This book has been on my shelf for a long time as well. I am a long-time fan of Connie Briscoe. You really can't go wrong with picking up one of her books. I have lost count on how many I have read. The reason this one got pushed up is because I recently watched a recommendations video by Musical Tati, and she has talked about this book several times. And every time I watch her videos and this book comes up, I say I'm going to read it and never get around to it. But here we are. Let me give you a little bit about it. It says, shimmering with headache and hope, A Long Way From Home recounts the joys, pains, and ultimate triumph of 3 generations. Susie, her daughter, Clara, and her granddaughter, Susan. Born and reared on the Virginia plantation of President James Madison and his wife, Dolly Madison. They are united by love, by a fierce devotion to each other and their fellow slaves, and by a growing desire for freedom, a dream that will finally come to fruition for Susan at the end of the Civil War. So, you know, I love a good family saga, so I can't wait to get into this. Next book was mentioned in a recent library bookstore sale haul, and that is Gloria Naylor's Momaday. This will be my first book by her. I already gave a synopsis in that haul video. In case you didn't watch that haul video, I'll link it below, or I'll just link the synopsis to this book below. The reason it got pushed up, even though I just recently got it, Troy commented in that on that video stating that this is his favorite book. And a few other people mentioned how this is either like their favorite book or in like top 5, top 10. So, you know, I had to go ahead and pick it up. The final book is, again, a book from a library bookstore haul, and that is The River Where Blood is Born by Sandra Jackson-Opoku. I gushed about this cover in that video, and I did not read the synopsis, so let's get into it. The River Where Blood is Born takes us on a journey along the river of one family's history, carving a course across 2 centuries and 3 continents, from ancient Africa into today's America. Here, through the lives of Mother Africa's many daughters, we come to understand The Real Meaning of Roots. The captive Proud Mary, who has been savagely punished for refusing to relinquish her child to slavery. Earlene, who witnesses her father's murder at the hands of the Ku Klux Klan. Big Mama, a modern-day matriarch who can make a woman of a girl. Proud and sassy Cinnamon Brown, whose wild abandon hides a bitter loss. And smart, ambitious Alma, who is torn between the love of a man and the song of her soul. In this astonishing novel, at last, a chosen daughter is summoned home. But what must she sacrifice to honor the River Mother's call? That sounds amazing. This book looks pretty small, but it's almost 400 pages. And the writing is really small, if you all can see that. But I'm excited. I can't wait to get into this one. That is it. 4 amazing books. And you all know, just like with any TBR, things are subject to change. I might get into some, not like it, or I might decide to pick up something else. You know how it goes. That's it, y'all. That's my January TBR. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below if you already know what you're planning to start off the new year with. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Please, no spoilers, and we can talk about them later after I read them. This is Lady. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.